Yo, what's good everyone, welcome back to another video of Minecraft Creative Mode. As you can see, I'm in this waiting room that I built quite a few episodes ago. Some of you might be wondering, Dylan, what on earth did you do last episode? If we head out, just head across to the site where I did some stuff. That was my April Fool's hoax for 2025. I wonder how many fell for it. It's been quite funny. And I know lots of people probably this year were going to say, oh, I'm going to quit YouTube, I'm going to quit YouTube. But to be honest, I just fancied doing something a little bit different. If there were any ideas in that video that you actually kind of liked, please do drop a comment in the comment section below, because I do have that world. It's a duplicate world on my hard drive. So please let me know if you like that, and I'll be sure to take those comments further. So this is the little community we've been building in the past few episodes, and I've done some maths, and I think I've got about 3 episodes to do this before I have to do like a special or something, because I want to might want to put out a few extra videos because it's the Easter break for me, so I've got a bit more time to do some filming, but also to post some more videos. And I'm thinking either episode 60 or 61 is going to be the special video where I do some more unique building, but also I'll make it a bit of a longer video. So if you want to, well, there's a poll if you want it to be an hour 4 minutes long or 2 hours 5 minutes long, whichever you prefer. I'll make sure to make it as long as what most people want. But anyway, to the main topic of today's video, where as you can see I have been building some stuff. So this lift thing, I think, was what I built in the last episode. Yeah, that's it. Okay. But you got a lift which works, and yeah, they've got a lift shaft on both sides, and you've also got this staircase on both sides as well, which leads up to here. And I think it looks quite interesting in a good way, because it's got this unique design. It crosses over the trees, but these taller trees make it seem more jungle-like, which I quite like. And yeah, that's right next to the village that we're building here, or more of a hamlet, I think. It might be a village, actually. But yeah, I've got this car park. I'm not actually sure if I want to do a car park for here anymore. I want to see how many people actually want to take the train, because you don't really need a car for every single person in this community. You can use alternative means of travel. So I think that's actually a perfect number of spaces. Anyway, so I do have the structure block saved, and I'll quickly go and find what those are, or the structure for the cottages are called. So yeah, I'll be back in a moment. Hey everyone, I'm back, and I noticed I called it a cottage core, although I think the etymology, or whatever you'd call it, I need a structure block. It's better called like a structure, well, not necessarily a cottage core as is a cottage, because the core is here. But yeah, I'm gonna try and generate it here. I don't know how it looks actually, so I'll set it to, oh hang on, I've not rebound my keys, have I, from that April Fool's update video? Yeah, I haven't. So no, it's called a cottage port. You want to load that in, show the bounding block, include entities, load, question mark? That is the wrong way around. Is it? I don't think so. But anyway, that's going to be 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. That is way too high. That needs to be 2 blocks lower, and the other side. So once again, I'll do the same thing as I did before. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that needs to be 1 block lower this time. Just like so, question mark? I don't know. We'll see. I think that is too low into the ground now, but that is the right way around. Anyway, I'll just move that up, which has done some stuff. But on the plus side, it has made it look better, or actually work. I know I have to pick up some random stuff. Yeah, I need some painting. I think there's a painting there, and then we've got a piece of art here, and then another one here. PP 0100. I want to see what the paintings look like in the first version. So, one painting there, and there on the bottom floor. Nice. So I'll just do that, teleport back to where I came from. I'm quite like that, to be honest. Yeah, so I'll quickly call this like things like here. I have to place the command block or the structure block. Cottage. I'll call it cottage court. The only reason being it's part of one. And then I know the other side is going to be up here. Cottage. Cottage. Save. Also, I want to get rid of this. Which is a save. I want to save. Include entities. That's actually quite important because I forgot to do that last time. I know structure block. The structure void block means if you paste it in, it will any blocks that are structure void will actually appear as, well, blocks are already there, but I don't want that. So there, texture. No, I don't want that. Cottage. Ah, didn't detect it. No. Relative position 111. No, I don't want that. I'm gonna have to make that. That's weird. That's really weird. I don't like that. So if it should be 2-2. Anyway, I'm just going to do something incredibly risky and try... What working is that? 58. Only 52. And I hope this actually works. What's that called? Cottage court, yeah. That looks about right. I hope that's worked. Yes, it has worked. Nice. Now you've got this. All I really need to do every time is just some torches, and that's literally it. Get rid of that. And I should not have got rid of that. So it's white one at 58, I think. Also, did the paintings come across? They did not, which is sad to actually put those in. Anyway, have I done that for that other structure block? Yes, I have. Show bounding blocks, include entities, load. That is not done it, I think. No, and I don't know why. It's actually quite disappointing. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to do that every time now. Unless, of course, if I do... So this... Include entities on... No, one corner. And then this side... And so... Cottage core. You want the save option. Include entities. The tech. No, I don't want that. Now that's definitely done it, so if it doesn't work, then that's just the game being annoying for no reason. Anyway. The A, I put in the same string I must have typed out 48 times. And there you go. Pasted without paintings, as expected. There. So, and that worked. Yeah, that's worked quite well. And then in a moment, you're going to see me have to move them around a bit. So instead of the easy just pasting it in, I'm going to have to rotate these structures because I want them to be facing the road, or not even the road, the track, instead of just one way only. So I think this corner, then I have to do a 90-degree rotation, and then 180 on that side. Be another 90-degree there, I think, and 270 there. There we go. And I'll admit, this cottage is a bit of an interesting one, because you could be here, look directly out to the private bicycle track for these two cottages. It's not even just this one that has it, it's these two. But yeah. Also, we've got to put some portraits down for these. Anyway, I think that's the only time I'm going to be using that. This corner here. The A, and I want a... -90-degree? I think it's 90 degrees, yeah. So is that working? Yeah. Oh, hang on, I have not done the paintings for this one. Let me do that. Well, to be fair, it's not too hard, so I don't mind it too much. I just get that done. Go, and that has not included some things I wanted it to include. Anyway, I'll just head to the center of the world. Then it's like set off by 2 blocks, roughly. Just like this, that. Yeah, I noticed that the top of each of these cottages felt a bit bare, and I was like, what? That's not supposed to be happening. So yeah, I'm just fixing it up right now. There we go. So I think this is probably one of the nicer cottages because it's like tucked away around the back. You do have a it's quite cool. I think this one will probably be the best one though, but we're about to see. But first I'll just use this as another opportunity to try to get this working. The cottage court corner. This will be cottage court, also corner. And this block here will be the save block, so I want to include entities and save. So now if it's not working, it's just making excuses. I have put paintings in. So I head down to 58. Ah, no. What have I done? That's going to really mess things up. Mess up my whole workflow. So it's like here. What? Anyway, I'll try that. If it's not worked, I'm going to just retry the whole thing. I didn't press save here, did I? Yeah, I've got no idea what's happened. Anyway, I'll try to get that sorted. This system's really not liking it. Really, really hates it. I think there must be a typo. Cottage or and that's anyway. I'll just try again, I guess. $90. There we go. That's also not worked. But yeah. I don't even know what's happening right now because it's just system being annoying again. And the sun's setting, so I think we've had a fair share of time here. That's done, that's done. Not there, but I want it to be 90. So I thought that was a 2 at 4 for me, but no, it's 3 by 3, and that is working. Although I should have got rid of these bounding boxes by now. That's done. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's a lot to do. I'll just streamline the process. So it's and again, I need to do this on each of these cottages. Go. Could I theoretically just copy this? Well, that's only going to work once. Because then I need to rotate it. Because if I go over here, 58, click load straight away. There we go, that's actually done it. There's, and I'll just do this. That's worked really well now. Although admittedly I'd like to trim these hedges back a little bit because it's and I do need to delete this. And you know what, I'm going to do these ones first, just because it will be easier. Like so. I'll just get all the nasty commands out of the way now. And like so. Question mark. Yes, that's actually turned out a lot better than I was expecting. Although I've been disappointed a lot by Minecraft today, so that shouldn't come as a surprise to you. There's a lot of stuff in there. Wow, that's so much. I need to put that on jog boxes actually. 22. Switch that out. And do this. And upstairs. That's each 3 of those done. Now let's just do the interior to the other 3. So that's done. Finally this. And lastly, there we go. Those are all these facing cottage court, not cottage courts, just cottages, and come to the other side. Although I'd want a normal one just this once, because I want to load it not 90 but 270 and load. That looks good, and then this time I'll copy that, click load. Ah, no, I want to correct spectator, not survival. That's worked out. And lastly, this one. There we go, we've got all 3 cottages up. Next step is to do got the monitors. So, and then I'll go down here. I've already done that one? Yeah, I'll do this one then. And this one, and I'll go up here. Just like so. So you might be able to start seeing how this build is taking shape. So I'm going to finish these off and then wrap up the video. And then the next episode I'll do this. And the episode after that I might do some other tidying up. Before I move on to the massive build, which should be coming in episode 61. Just head down to Earth. Delete that structure block. Get a standard one, and I want 180 degree. So include entities, 180 rotation, load, delete that because I won't need it anymore, copy that, load that in. Two more to go. No, I never went to survival mode. What am I doing? Anyway, last one to do. Once again, I've never went into survival mode, but yeah. Anyway, that's all sorted. Now, tidying up is the order of this last little bit of the video. So, get up, putting some TVs. Now, that's all sorted, and then just time to do torch on the outside. Not like that, but like this. And the last thing to do, go down here and replace some of this. We're so close to being done with just the cottages, which is almost all of it done. So again, just the park or the cottage and the main building in the middle left. I don't care there's stuff on the same monitor, I do that sometime. That's done. 3 more to go. Oh, what's that? Ah, sneaky seeds getting in the way. There's sometimes things like to hide from me, which can get a bit annoying. The worst part being it just despawns after a while when I lose out. But if you see me doing stuff like keeping seeds and keeping saplings, the reason I'm doing that is because I'll be able to use them for some private industry build when it comes to the forestry and the farming industry. The ores, I don't really know, but I might be able to build some mines. But for the lava industries, it's not going to be anything. It will just be very, very simple stuff. Yeah, so that is it now. That is all the cottages. So for the 3rd or 5th or 100th time, I must have said this episode. Next episode, I'm going to be building the multi-use building in the middle, and then the episode after that, I'll do the court for the cottage courts, and I'll move on to the main build of episode 61. Potentially, I need to do some maths. Anyway, so I'd just like to say thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please like, subscribe, share, comment, all the good stuff. I do have a Discord server, the link of which is in my channel page. You can join, you can chat, chill, have fun, have a good time, not annoy anyone, but yeah, it should be good. So I shall see you either in the next video or on my Discord server. So as always, take care. Bye for now.